Hi everyone. So I think I'm finally agreeing to this saying that maturity will teach you a lot of things. I'm not even talking about maturity in age. Because you can be 30 years and still not have sense. Yeah, I mean, maturity in knowledge, in wisdom, it will teach you a lot of things. I think the more you mature, the more you get to understand some things don't even worth your energy. You get some things don't worth the stress, some things don't even worth it don't worth your energy. So it still falls back to what I always say. If you're in your season, enjoy your season, but grow, because you will think you know so much or you have grown until you actually grew. Then you will now get to see that many of the things you were doing or that you held on to, they are just nonsense. It doesn't make sense. I think maturity is one thing everyone should seek for. I mean, go after maturity. I'm not talking about maturity in age, of course. That's not what I'm talking about, because I've seen some 30 and above years old people who don't have sense, and obviously some of them may not have sense till Jesus come, because it's not about age. So I'm talking to people who should evolve. Sometimes it just means changing your environment, getting to meet new people with different mentality. Now I remember, because when I was to go for my HND, I had already met with my husband. Then it was just, let's not go into that. But my husband said something then. I was planning to go back for my HND, and he was like, oh, can you actually change and just go somewhere else? I was like, why? He was talking about exposure and the likes of. I think I was saying, like, it doesn't matter, and all of that. Something around child details went in and all of that, and we later concluded, and then we did something to replace it, because all the trials to get to another place wasn't working. God just needed me to be there. Now I understand, because sometimes for you to mature, may just require you changing your environment. There are some people, you are limited to your environment already. The only thing in your head is just around your environment. You need to change. Yeah, growth requires change. I mean, shifting, changing that environment. If you really want to grow, you are going to get tired of your comfort zone, and your environment can serve, or your environment is a comfort zone. You need to leave your environment. It's important. Really, maturity is important. Growth, very, very important. Else, you will remain a child and be thinking you're matured.